Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, then welcome. My name is Allis, and if you are not new and you're returning for another video, thank you so much for coming back. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my April Boxycharm unboxing. I totally missed last month, March, because that was part of my hiatus. If you did not watch my last video, my graduation makeup tutorial video, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, I went on a little bit of a hiatus. I took like a month or so off of YouTube. I really needed to focus on the end of my school. I'm rambling. I'm going somewhere else with this. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing my April Boxycharm unboxing. I love doing these kinds of videos. This month is particularly exciting for me because we do have that Colourpop palette, and everybody seems to have gotten a different variation of one of the Colourpop palettes. So I'm excited to see the one that I got, excited to put it to work. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive right in. A couple things. Let me just put them out there now. One, I know I look a hot mess. I know, Gina, you don't have to tell me I look like crap. I absolutely know I do. Two, I am on full-blown mommy duty right now and trying to film a video, multitasking at its best. Yes, I know. I usually like to do these videos when my daughter is either napping, or if she's not napping, I usually like to do them really late at night when she's already asleep and she's obviously not going to be around. We share a wall, so if you're hearing any sort of noise, any sort of cartoons or anything like that, forgive me, it is her in the next room over. And I have the doors open because I'm not going to close the door on her so I can film. I'm rambling again. Oh my god, where am I going with this? Wow. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I know, this video is a mess. It's going to be a mess. So if you're into seeing what kind of shit show I'm about to do, then please keep watching. So for this month's box, we got a little card right here, which is actually very diff. This is the first time we get something like this. I believe Boxycharm has changed the way they do their little cards, their branding for their products that they have. So now it's kind of like a trifold brochure looking thingy here. The theme of this month's box is eye candy, and we got some pretty good products this month. I'm really excited for this. So the first product that I'm going to pull out here is actually the first product that I'm going to be using because I do not have any makeup on and I want to be able to test it. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner. This award-winning pore refining mask is an extraction specialist on clogging and tightening the look of pores and reducing excess oil from the skin's surface. So I love when we get Dr. Brandt. This product retails for $47, which is a pretty penny, and the box is $21. So I mean, you do the math, girl. You do the math. I don't gotta tell you nothing. You can do the math. I love getting some Dr. Brandt products in my Boxycharm because Dr. Brandt is pretty expensive for the most part. Because it's kind of like when you get it in your box, it's like you're splurging, but you're really not. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like you're cheating. You're cheating the system a little bit. Leave on for 5 to 10 minutes until dry. So I'm gonna do just that. It's very cooling right off the bat. Feels very slimy. I do have some breakouts on my chin area right now. Aunt Flo is about to pay my ass a visit any day now, so she's kind of just starting to ease her way into my life. You know what I mean? That's kind of what's going on with my face. It says to leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes until it dries, so I'm going to do just that, and then I will come back in about 10 minutes or so to let you guys know. Alright guys, so it's been about 25 minutes that I've had this thing on. I know it says like 5 to 10, but I totally lost track of time. It's been more like 25. As it dries, it definitely tightens, and on top of it tightening, it also has like that cooling sensation. It definitely goes from like that gooey off-white color to now a very pasty looking white. Then the first 2 to 3 minutes of having it on, I felt extremely itchy. I don't know if like anybody else felt that reaction, but instead of it feeling cooling on initial appliance, it definitely felt very itchy. Like I wanted to like scratch my face. So I don't know if it's supposed to give you that reaction or if I should be worried. But between like the 5 to 6 minute mark, I definitely passed that like itchy sensation and it started turning into like a cooling, refreshing Vicks Vapor Rub type of like sensation. So I wanted to show you guys what it looked like before I went and washed it off. So I'm going to go do just that. So now that I did a little bit of foundation, what I'm going to do now is grab the Browgal Instant Tinted Eyebrow Gel. It's this guy right here, and it seems to have microfibers in it. I'll be honest, I never really use things like this because I've honestly been super loyal to the dip brow. That's what I've been doing my brows with all the time. I find these to work really well for people with a nice shape already on their brows and who already have like good brows and just really kind of need something to give them a little bit of color and a little bit of coverage for their brow. For me, I need to fill them in. As you can see, this is what I'm working with. It's not that cute, so I kind of need to have, you know, a brow pencil or a pomade or something to really give me that shape for my eyebrows. But I'm going to give this a shot anyways. I don't know how it's going to work out, to be honest. I'm a little sketch right now. It's a really small, precise brush. We shall see. So it's actually not bad. Hoping that not everybody got the shade, because this is definitely, at least I don't think this is a very universal shade. It's a little dark for me, but I can make it work. But if you're like blonde or really, really ashy on your brows, this might not work for you. Just because I feel like mine is pretty brown. I especially like this little brush right here just because it is so tiny, but it is like the cutest, most precise little thing ever. I definitely wouldn't use this on its own, but like I said, if you do have full brows already, you kind of just need something with a little bit more coverage, then you will definitely be able to use this on its own. But if you don't, you might want to just use this as a brow gel over your brow pencil or anything like that that you've already used to define your brows. Alright, so my brows have definitely looked better. They've definitely seen better days, but this is the best I could do for now. This Colourpop eyeshadow palette, the one that I got was You Had Me at Hello. This is what it looks like inside. Looks pretty beat actually. It looks like mine took a little bit of a tumble, but thankfully none of the colors were busted up. The other day I did watch Kathleen Light's video. I think it was the one that she did last month for her March Boxycharm. In her video what she did was she pretty much just put music and she pointed at the colors that she was using to create her eye look, and I really, really like that idea. I'm actually going to be adopting that idea for this video. What I'm just going to do now is create an eye look with this, and I'm going to go ahead and point at all of the colors that I'm using so you guys can just follow along and see what colors I'm using to create the look that I do. Alright, so now that I finished the eye makeup, and I don't think I told you guys how much the Colourpop palette was, but that is $18. And what I did was I just applied some falsies, I did some blush. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out this Tarteist Pro Glow. This is a liquid highlighter. I've never tried this before. This goes for, let's see. Oh, this goes for $29. Mine is in the shade Sparkler. This is what it looks like. Never tried these highlighters before. I'm just going to use a little tiny amount, and I'm going to put some on my cheekbones. This one almost looks rose gold. It is a liquid highlighter, and with liquid highlighters, I usually like to work with my fingers. These even look pretty when you apply them underneath your foundation, just because it gives you just like a little bit more luminosity. This one seems to be blending out nicely. And I like the formula because it's not super wet. Sometimes when they're too wet, they're really difficult to work with. It's kind of just patting this into my skin with my ring finger. Wait a second. Am I seeing glitter? Because we don't like glitter up in here. It does have some glittery specks, but they're pretty finely milled to the point where it doesn't really bother me that much. But I don't like that really like chunky glittery look. I mean, it's not very flattering. I feel like it's emphasizing my texture right here. I do have pretty textured skin. If I was to put any of that highlighter on my two little friends right here, they'd be glowing. So it definitely emphasizes texture. So be very careful with that product. I almost want to say that it would look better underneath your foundation. So the last product that I'm going to try out from the box, I think this is the last thing. This is a liquid lipstick, and this one is by the brand Adesse, New York. High definition liquid lipstick. This goes for $24. And mine is in the shade, do you have a shade name, my friend? I can't tell. Okay, hold on. I don't know the shade. It doesn't seem to say what the shade is from the box. So maybe if I open it, I'll be able to tell what the shade is. So I don't know what the shade name of this is. I don't know if it even has one. This goes for $24, and again, it's in the brand Adesse. That's a really pretty name, actually. I like that name. It's definitely like a mauve-y shade. I'm going to apply some. Ooh, it's kind of sticky. This is diff. This is different. For a liquid lipstick, it's sticky. It feels like a lip gloss. Wow, this feels really different. I don't think I've ever had a liquid lipstick that feels like a lip gloss. It says here, luxurious, creamy, long-wearing liquid lipstick provides the dazzling full coverage of a lipstick made with advanced polymers and intense pigments for long-lasting, brilliant color and intense shine in a single sweep. So maybe it's not a liquid lipstick if it has this shine that it's talking about. So I don't know if I should let this dry. I'm probably going to give it like another 2-3 minutes just to see if it dries down at all. But seeing that the description says it has a shine, it probably won't. So alright guys, so I gave it about another 3 minutes and it's still not drying down. I think this is kind of what I'm going to get with this type of formula. It's kind of misleading because it says liquid lipstick, but it definitely isn't a liquid lipstick. Liquid lipsticks are known to be matte and dry. So this is definitely a wet, sort of creamy formula. So it's different. However, I don't dislike it. I actually really like this. It's nice for a day that you want to wear something with a shine, but you don't want to do like lip gloss on top of a liquid lipstick type of thing. It's kind of like a 2-in-1. I like the formula. It is a little bit sticky, but it's not doing that like goopy like stuff. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. But it's just not doing that like your lips stay stuck together and then you get like all those goopy lines. Absolutely disgusting. So it's not doing that. So I really, really like it actually. I'm not going to complain. I think it's really pretty. Just wanted to give you the overall value of the box. It is $140 this month, which is astounding. Boxycharm never disappoints as far as their value. It's usually always valued at over $100 to $120 a month, which is phenomenal because I mean you're only paying $21 for the box, so I mean it's definitely a steal. So you guys, that's pretty much going to complete my April Boxycharm unboxing tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and do it. Just stop being bougie, okay? Stop being bougie. Stop acting like you didn't make it to the end of this video, girl. Just go ahead and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.